Welcome to Cosmo's Quilt Bag, Kill the Lights, as we take a look at the career of non-binary superstar Alex Newel. Alex was one of the 34,000 teens that submitted an audition tape to Season 1 of the Glee project. Of all the applicants, Alex was chosen as one of the 12 talented teens to compete for the grand prize, a role on the hit TV show Glee. Be thankful you didn't know me during my Glee phase. Alex made it to the finale, and while there were 2 winners that season, served as runner-up. But their talent and charisma made an enormous impact. Even though they didn't win the competition, they were later given a role anyway. And, get this, the character they played appears in more episodes than the characters that either winner of the Glee project appeared in. Alex played Unique Adams, notable for being one of the first transgender characters on network primetime television, breaking even more ground by presenting Unique's transition in a positive, sympathetic light. There's a moment in the show that always gets me emotional. In the episode Transitioning, Unique sings I Know Where I've Been from Hairspray with a choir of trans people singing backup. 200 real trans people on network television, on Fox. Say whatever you want about Glee, that's really cool. Alex was able to spend their time on Glee into a career in music. Vibrant, infectious dance tracks with an underlying aromatic whiff of disco. They've performed at Coachella, the Governor's Ball, BBC One's Big Weekend Festival. Their song Kill the Lights was even used as a lip-sync song on Drag Race. And Alex participated on the comedy roast episode of Celebrity Drag Race. But most recently, Alex has been tearing the roof off of Broadway theaters. There are 2 roles of theirs I'd like to highlight here. First, as Asaka, Goddess of the Earth, in the revival of Once on This Island, a role that had been played in the original production by a cis woman. I actually got to see Alex in this. I was in the front row, so there was sand in my shoes for the rest of the trip. Do yourself a favor and find a video of them performing Mama Will Provide. Truly one of the most thrilling vocal performances I have ever gotten to see live. Alex's other notable Broadway role was Lulu in Shucked, the owner of a whiskey distillery in a town known for corn production. This role is notable because at the 76th Annual Tony Awards, Alex became one of the first non-binary people to win a Tony Award. I say one of the first because J. Harrison Ghee, another non-binary performer, won a Tony later in the same night. Last month, that club gained another member when Cole Escola took one home too. People like to downplay entertainment, that queer achievements in entertainment are less meaningful than political ones or activist ones, but our culture and the way we see people is absolutely informed by the media we consume. To see a gender non-conforming person leave their mark in television, music, and theater is a gift, and deserves just as much recognition. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go watch the Gaga episode of Glee. Britannia forever!